ISO 20022. Is it live?
And I think that was stellar. This was, I don't remember, I think Ripple had just ran up like 1 billion% because Swell was coming up, and then.
So blockchain is here to stay. It's not going anywhere. And so it's not just how to facilitate commerce. There are other applications, whether it's NFTs, whether it's, selling real estate.
The gold.
And it's a long-term game because, and you've talked about this, is we're not involved because we can make money over a 1 year time or a 2 year time. We're saying, listen, the bet here is if you hold on.
Because Ripple, the company, owns XRP. XRP is not decentralized, even though that's what you'll oftentimes hear from people. At the end of the day, it's not, which means I'm not even sure why it was considered to be a cryptocurrency in the first place.
Enjoy the ride, pal.
It's the XRP army. If you got a bag, welcome to the party. Welcome back to some more Moon O'Clock news. No breakfast, no coffee, just straight extra foolishness. Shout out to the latest sub, Jacqueline, in the building. Appreciate you stopping by. Go ahead, throw on those pilot shades. Buckle up, because the future's extra foolish. Let's go full speed, full throttle into the cryptoverse. We got XRP currently up about 4% in the past 24 hours. Currently right around 38 cents. You can see the top 5-6 gainers right here. The total global cryptocurrency market cap currently sitting at 837 billion, up about 1.1% in the past 24 hours. We got BTC right around 16K, ETH right around 1100, and we got Stellar XLM in the number 28 spot, about 8.5 cents, up about 2.4 in the past 24. We got ISO 20022 XRP 11/2022 live.
What's up, fam? ISO 20022. Is it live? On 11/22.
Blockchain perseverance. They want to shake us out. Perseverance. Bearable guy. 1, 2, 3. Anders X says the crypto market is collapsing. Scams imploding. ETH is 2 years away. Still high fees. SBF crashing the market. Coinbase firing, Luna, Sol halting every week. Same time, Ripple is hiring, on-demand liquidity, exponential growth, 1 billion in cash. XRP Ledger working perfectly for years and years. It was one of the messages at Ripple Swell last week. They were moving from B2C to B2B thanks to the interest of stablecoins and CBDCs. Sounds like a good idea for Ripple to expand into B2B. The plan seems to be start with smaller transactions such as retail remittance and then increase size over time as liquidity improves. Value of cross-border payments per year in trillions. Sam Bankman-Fried stole $20 billion with Gary Gensler's help. Gary Gensler wants to be Treasury Secretary, by the way. He's crushing cryptocurrency because he wants to show the progressive wing he can deliver on their priorities. Then under the next progressive administration, Gensler gets to be Treasury Secretary. Sentiment feed, the word dead has been rapidly circulating around crypto platforms in November as one of the more bearish sentiment words. This is a sign traders giving up on the markets rebounding. Ironically, this capitulation historically when markets rebound. Granted JP Morgan with the registered trademark for JP Morgan Wallet. The wallet will allow for scalability, payment flexibility, real-time reconciliation, and more. Digital asset investors, Sam Bankman-Fried. First arbitrage was Stellar and Ripple in the fall of 2015 on Poloniex. There's a ton of smoke starting to rise here. Does anyone remember when Perkins Coie transferred a bunch of XRP to Poloniex?
And so it also sort of gave me exposure to other asset classes, but not to crypto at all. And I don't know, I think there's just this sense of like doing my first ARB on Bitrex versus Poloniex back in the day. And there's like a 10% ARB or something. And like I actually just did a round trip and completed there. I was like, well, I didn't think that was going to work.
And was it with the system or do we just manually?
Oh, it's just manually. They was clicking. Yeah, no, it didn't have any bots. And so I think that's one of those times that I just sort of assumed it wasn't going to work. Like for some reason, this ARB can't be real. But it did turn out to be real. And I think it was stellar. This was, I don't remember, I think Ripple had just ran up like 1 billion% because Swell was coming up, and then Stellar followed because it's kind of like Ripple, I don't know. But it only followed on Poloniex, not anywhere else.
So this was mid-2017?
This is fall late fall
2017.
2017.
Okay, yeah.
And so, and it's like, oh boy, maybe this is real. And you sort of tried some more, and half of them didn't work, but some of them did. But you don't need all of them to work. I mean, they're big enough that even if only some worked, if you could actually build a system that could reliably do them, that was pretty big.
Ripple mentioned in the Kuwait Financial House Q1 report. Interesting, it's listed under corporate banking and project finance and not retail/private banking. XRP. All roads lead to the bridge. James Rule XRP. Meanwhile, Bank of America waits on the sidelines until the Ripple vs. SEC case settles. Big banks ready to set XRP on-demand liquidity on fire. John Deaton says any journalist who writes an article regarding SBF and FTX and doesn't use the words like fraud, theft, deceit, criminal enterprise, wire fraud, extradition, or prison should rethink their profession. Not bad for a couple college professors. SBF's parents and senior executives of the failed cryptocurrency exchange bought at least 19 properties worth nearly $121 million in the Bahamas over the past 2 years. Wonder if his parents asked any question why Sam was parking real estate in their names. Gary, you there? Blockchain is here to stay. It's not going anywhere. Rosie Rios, Ripple is going to change the world, whether the SEC likes it or not.
So blockchain is here to stay. It's not going anywhere. And so it's not just how to facilitate commerce. There are other applications, whether it's NFTs, whether it's, selling real estate, whether it's, any type of financial ledger that can be recorded for posterity's sake. This is here to stay. And it's important and incumbent upon the government at every level, whether it's local, whether it's state, whether it's national, to really give some thought as to how those applications are going to benefit them and benefit everyone. But I think what's most important is what are those guardrails? What are those tracks that we can lay down in order to move forward in a way that really blazes the trail for future growth and future opportunities that we don't even know are there yet?
XRP, the new tracks to the new financial system. Bags packed. XLIST delighted to announce XLIST has been listed on LA tokens. Exciting co-marketing activities are coming to celebrate our listing on LA token. Keep an eye out for announcements as there'll be lots of XLIST rewards to win. XLIST has been listed on LA token. Flare Finance introducing the Golden Collection, series of 18,000 solid gold digitals made available to the public through a mix of global events, auctions, and sales, redeemable on-chain through Hermes protocol.
The one who owns the gold. Makes the rules.
The Golden Collection. Coming soon to FLR drops.
Recycle and earn GZX. Earn a passive income by keeping your community sustainable. You can stake your GZX on Globiance and earn up to 10% APR built on the XDC network, or you can become a liquidity provider on WanSwap and earn 0.3% from all trades. We got the GZX liquidity pool over on Globiance. Check it out. Links will be down below. GZX XDC. Is the technology being utilized? Utility will win all.
What you were suggesting, has anything changed in the crypto market? Not a thing. Is the technology being utilized? Has Solana just agreed to use their blockchain with Meta for NFTs? Yes. Are Google working with Solana? Yes. Is Ethereum being built out? Did DeFi fail? No. Does the decentralized financial system idea work? Yes. Are cryptocurrencies being exchanged in a value system on the internet? Yes. Is the number of people growing in that ecosystem? Not a lot, because it's stabilized. But if you look at the past cycle, so the 2017 peak to the low in 2019, we lost about 80% of the active wallet addresses. Wow. When I look at it now, we've lost about 30. because the adoption keeps rising. So it really is a psychological game. And it's a long-term game because, and you've talked about this, is we're not involved because we can make money over a 1 year time or a 2 year time. We're saying, listen, the bet here is if you hold on and if you add at the bottom of the panic cycle and just keep holding and don't use leverage and just be sensible about what you're doing and don't keep checking the market every day, the probability of you coming in at the end of the decade and having manifested your future self in a way that probably might be quite unexpected. And if you do that, you won't go through that emotional journey.
Yeah, this is...
Know what you hold, know why they want you out. This is a long-term hodl. You keep on stacking to those bags. Keep on adding, surely we'll see you at the tippy top. Joe Cat says there are a few lessons that should be learned from the FTX fiasco, but there's one important lesson that is really pretty obvious in retrospect and that I can say with total confidence will not be learned. If you hold billions of dollars of other people's money for indefinite time periods, the temptation to speculate with those funds is irresistible. If there aren't verifiable checks to make such risk-taking virtually impossible, nothing else will be sufficient. Regulation that punishes after the fact won't catch it. Investors' due diligence won't either. Of course, many people will say that it could be and likely is happening, but they'll be shouted down by accusations of sowing FUD or upsetting a system that is making people money. This is the kind of thing that always happens unless it cannot happen. The temptation is irresistible. That is one of the most important lessons of FTX, but most people will actively choose not to learn this lesson because of, among other things, the elephant in the room. Alex Cobb says, who remembers? XRP, the standard.
Because Ripple, the company, owns XRP. XRP is not decentralized, even though that's what you'll oftentimes hear from people. At the end of the day, it's not, which means I'm not even sure why it was considered to be a cryptocurrency in the first place.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Not familiar with BlockFi, it's one of my favorite places to keep my crypto online because they pay me up to 8.6% annual interest compounded monthly, which is crazy. And I know that number is ridiculously high. It sounds like BitConnect or like a pyramid scheme, but I promise it's not. It's a very legit company with very So going forward, I'm going to remove all of my BlockFi links and I will not include them. And I strongly urge anyone that has their money either on BlockFi or FTX to please move it.
Showing up like Drake here, who has about $800 stuck at a cryptocurrency company, FTX. FTX crypto customers worry they'll never see their money again. Know what you hold, keep the eye on the prize, know why they want you out. Remember that this is a long-term hold and opportunities like this only come around once in a lifetime. Keep on adding to those generational wealth bags. We'll catch you up here at the tippy top when they flip that XRP switch. I am the XRP bag man, Moon Commander, currently up here on the mothership, stuffing some bags and enjoying the show. Appreciate you stopping by, tuning in, smashing those likes for some more Moon O'Clock News. Hope y'all continue to stay extra bullish out there. Continue holding those good vibes. Remember to sell the FUD. Buy up that bag. Don't forget to spread that liquid love. Also, if you're new here, don't forget to drop a subscribe. Drop a comment down below. All the OG diamond hands out there. Drop a comment down below. Drop an elbow on that like button. We'll catch you up here, top floor on the mothership for the moon party. BYOB. Bring your own bag. Peace out, crypto ghosts.
Metal, it was all mental. Crypto goes rebels, go kick moon pebbles. I'll send you moon petals. My spaceship invisible, it fly real gentle. The SEC settle, we blasting off the ghetto. Big bags on me, middle fingers to the devils. Rocket fly itself, no keys, no pedals. RippleNet memos, him and got the pose. This was all a show, they want you out for show. Now they been exposed. Why a lawsuit on your last day going out the door? Got you on that blockchain trail. SEC getting paid in ether. Bitcoin hella slow, do some research. I don't wanna be your crypto teacher.